Hi guys, yes, today I am finally going to be able to do the nightstand tutorial. I have to say, to start with, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for the wonderful comments on the Facebook groups. It was just amazing. I had never dreamed in a million years that I would have that many likes on anything that I did myself. It was just amazing. I just kept going back and looking, and I just couldn't believe it. I didn't think my stuff myself was that great, so I just couldn't imagine anyone else thinking how great it was. So I have to say thank you to all of you guys. If you want to continue to see some of my DIY projects, and everything, just be sure and like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I am going to do several different DIYs. I'm going to do some Pottery Barn inspired DIY videos. I'm going to do some Z Gallery inspired videos. There is a mirror from Z Gallery that's $999 that I absolutely love. I'm not paying that. I have a 4-year-old little boy. I have a 9-week-old Mastiff puppy. And then there's Kevin. None of them are very coordinated. And if I paid $1,000 for a mirror and it got broke, I would be one mad mama, let me tell you. But I apologize for the lighting in here. I'm in my dining room and it's late at night. Little man is in bed. The dog is passed out right down here at my feet. He finally gave up on trying to climb up in my lap. And Kevin's in bed, so I figured it was the best time to do it. But unfortunately, I'm not sure how the video is going to look. I'm not sure how the lighting is. We're still in the process of working on getting everything done in the house, so it seems like the dining room has been the best place to record the videos because most of the painting is done in here now and everything. So let's get into the supplies you will need. So here we go. Okay guys, so some of the supplies you're going to need today to do this tutorial is going to be, of course, the piece of furniture that you want to do. Now, it doesn't have to be a nightstand. It can be end tables. It can be a TV stand, an accent table, probably even a kitchen table, dining table if you'd like to. It's just entirely up to you what you do. I had just decided the nightstands because that's what I found at a local thrift store, the Habitat for Humanity thrift store, and it was such a great price. So the supplies you're going to need, of course, is some paint. I used Martha Stewart Vintage Decor Craft Paint. It is actually, I don't know if I can get it to where you can see it. It is actually a chalk matte paint. When I started out, I thought I wanted to do a chalk like matte look. You'll see in the video after I finished it, I changed my mind, and I will tell you in just a minute what I used to give it that gloss look. You will also need a box cutter. You will need a couple different size paint brushes. I even used this little bitty one to get into the small areas for the detailing and stuff on the nightstands. You will need, of course, the piece of furniture, but the most important thing is, voila, this is self-adhesive contact paper, marble contact paper. Isn't it beautiful? I just absolutely love it. And this roll costs me only about, it was less than $5. I got it at Meijer. I love it. My big worry with it when I got it was I was afraid it's going to have to be precise. Once it was on there, it wasn't coming up, but that's not the case. Um, I was able to pull it up several different times and readjust it. As you'll see in the video, I love it. I am not being paid by Contact Paper to say this, but it's amazing. I am going to be purchasing more of it. They have so many different designs and colors. I'm actually going to do my counters in my kitchen, I do believe, with it. So don't forget to like and subscribe. I have several different DIYs coming. So just keep watching and let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is take all the hardware off of your piece of furniture if you've got knobs or whatever, and spray paint them. I did them ahead of time so that they can be dry. And then you just want to paint your furniture whatever color that you want to make it. Of course, I'm doing the little white chalk looking paint. So I'm just painting right now, and it doesn't have to be perfect because I will be putting another coat on it. I had already started it to kind of speed up the process. I've got some paint on a little plate. Forgive the way I look. I put on some old clothes, so I didn't get paint on anything because I am always getting paint on something when I'm painting, whether it be artwork or like furniture or whatever. I never do anything without getting something messy, so that is why. So you want to make sure and get it all covered, one coat at least. Now, if it doesn't cover the first time, don't worry about it because we are going to add another coat. And with this being a darker wood color and we're painting it white, now I'm not worried about the top all the way because of the fact that we're going to cover that. So there's no need to waste the paint to do that. Just basically get what will show. Oops, I dropped my paintbrush here. My small one fell over here. Sorry about that, guys. Now I'm going to take my smaller paintbrush and I'm going to move this so you can see. I am just going to go in right here in the little corners. I hope you guys can see this because I'm not sure about the light. It's kind of dark. Let's see here. Yeah, see, I'm just going to go right in there because we want to make sure and get all that covered with the small brush because I don't believe the big brush would even get in there. So I just used the small one and just get into the little crevices. So I'm just painting. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to hold my camera to show you what I'm doing exactly. And it's not working out. I had it propped up. And if I prop it up, then you can't see what I'm doing below. So I'm trying to hold it. And I'm not sure if that's working or not. But I'm going to go ahead and apply one coat and let it dry. And then we will come back and I will show you what to do next. Okay, guys, I wanted to say real quick, like the top of the nightstand, um, you don't have to paint the entire part of the top of the drawer because we're going to cover that up. Um, so I'm just basically painting like up to the middle, I guess you would say. But yeah, this is the first coat on this drawer, and we're gonna move on to the next drawer, and then we will go to the next step. I will be back. Okay, guys, I wanted to say real quick, like the top of the nightstand, um, you don't have to paint the entire part of the top of the drawer because we're going to cover that up. Um, so I'm just basically painting like up to the middle, I guess you would say. But yeah, this is the first coat on this drawer, and we're going to move on to the next drawer, and then we will go to the next step. I will be back.
Okay guys, so this is what the first coat looks like. You can still see some of the nightstand coming through it. As you see, I did not cover the whole top. And here's the drawers, what they look like with the first coat. We're going to apply, and if you see here, I had one of the knobs, but it was stuck and I could not pry it off. The bolt was stuck, so I am going to use some E6000 glue and kind of put that back together the way it's supposed to be. But this is how it looks after the first coat. So we're going to work on another coat and see what it looks like. I'm sorry, I'm going to put the camera back on there. Just a little bit. Oops. Don't have it on the stand. Okay, so now we're just going to add another coat. You see already with just this coat, it looks so much better with the one coat. I love this paint. It's amazing. You don't have to have a primer with it, and it goes on very well. It covers. I was really worried that I wasn't going to have enough to do this one for you guys, but I do believe I will. And again, it's probably because I'm not covering all the drawers, because there's no need, because we're going to use the contact paper to give it that marble look. But yeah, I love this stuff. As I said with the contact paper, I am not being paid to say that I love this Martha Stewart Craft vintage paint, but I love it. As you can see, it just covers great. It's doing a wonderful job. And I mean, I can't think of any other paint, wood paint, with this dark wood when you're going from the dark to the white, where you would only need 2 coats to cover it. And that's all we're going to put on this particular color. Now, it will probably vary depending on the color of your furniture that you have that you're redoing, and the way you want it to look. Now, like I said, if you want that rustic look, aged look, I think that's what it's called, you don't even have to put this coat, let it bleed through. I'm actually doing some candlestick colors where I let dark bleed through. That's the thing now, I guess, but I love the way it looks. My arm's in the way, I'm sorry. And I apologize if it seems like I'm shaking. Autoimmune illnesses suck. But I look at it as it could be worse. There's always someone out there that's got it worse than I do. So I tell myself I have to keep going for my little boy. And of course our puppy and Kevin. So I am going to finish putting this coat on because I'm sure you guys do not want to hear me ramble, and I think all of you probably know how to apply paint. So I am going to finish this and let it dry, and then we will move on to the contact paper to make it have that marble glamorous look. Okay?
Okay, guys, so here is the way it looks after the second coat. I have it sitting in one of the chairs. I am actually in the middle of redoing. I've got my laptop sitting on it because I can't find my camera stand, so I've been just kind of placing it on my laptop. So the next thing you want to do now that this is dry and smooth, you want to take your contact paper and you want to measure it out. Now for me, I'm not going to go all the way to the ends of it, like right here. I am just going to do where it dips down, like the seam. So I've already got that pre-measured, but you just want to cover it and make sure that you have a little more to work with, because you can always take off, but it's a lot harder to add more to it if you cut too much off of it. Okay? And so here we go. I have my wonderful library card. Like I said, you need some kind of card because you want to make sure you get the air bubbles out. Now this stuff is super simple. As I said, I was really surprised that it was as easy as what it was. Um, you just want to take and peel back a little at a time. If you can see, you just peel it back a little at a time, and get my card. And then you just start laying it where you'd like it. Make sure I don't cover up my card. Now you want to take your card and let me turn it a little bit where you can see what I'm doing. And be sure as you pull this back that you're scraping it so it's getting all the air bubbles out. I can't talk tonight. It is way too early in the morning, I guess. I have a lot of insomnia due to some of my health issues. So it doesn't really bother me to stay up late. Kevin says a lot of times he just doesn't know how I do it. No more sleep than I get, and then I get up during the day with Zane, that's our son, and do things, and it takes its toll every now and then. You know, I get tired. It catches up. Now you want to be sure and pull this back a little at a time, as you see. Okay, there we go. Because you want to make sure and get the air bubbles out as you go along. See, there's one right there. You want to get it out. Because you don't want any air bubbles in it. You want it to look smooth. And as you can see, I have this stuck on my laptop. But, watch this. It just peels right up off of it. And that's why I love it, because it is forgiving, I guess you could say. See, there's an air bubble that's right in the middle, so I'm just going to pull this up a little bit to get that out. Yeah, and there we go. And then we just put it back down slowly. It is something you cannot rush because you want it smooth. Let me put that back up now. So you do want to make sure and take your time at it and make sure you get it the way you want it. Okay guys, for some reason my camera did not record me cutting the contact paper to fit. Basically all I did was cut it to where I could trim it short with the box cutter. So all you really want to do now is you just want to run it along where you want it to stop. Very slow and easy because you don't want to cut off too much. And you just want to do that real easy because we don't want to cut ourselves. And then I do a few sections at a time. just because it seems like that's easier for me to just do it that way. If you just want to take your knife and just slowly do it that way and peel it off, then sorry, I'm trying to look at it. You can see if it's good enough for your liking or not. So I'm just basically going along through here and cutting. I want to raise that up because it kind of got stuck down there. The paint. Hush! Sorry, my dogs are barking. And see, it just comes right off. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened with my camera, why it didn't record the other. Apparently I did not push the record button when I thought I did. I'm glad I caught it before I finished completely, because I would have been very upset because I couldn't have showed you guys how to finish this. So you just basically do that all along the edges until you get it the desired shortness you want it. Like I said, it's all in preference as to what you like. So there is no wrong or right way to do it. So I'm gonna finish this, and then once I get the handles back on it, I will show you guys the finished product. Okay guys, here is the finished product. Looks just like the other one except for the knobs. The bottom drawer on the other one has the pull handle instead of the knobs. But yeah, super simple to make. Excuse my floor, we're, as I said, remodeling, so it's a mess in this room, but it is painted though, and so yeah, there it is. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will be doing more tutorials, so yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.